Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a quick video then, shall we? We'll look at Bitcoin. Mainly we're going to be looking at BitTorrent. BitTorrent looking very tasty at the moment, extremely tasty, to be honest with you. But a few words of warning before that. I'm not a financial advisor, it's not a financial advice, and what I'm going to speak about right now carries a hell of a lot of risk. So let's have a quick overview now of what's going on with Bitcoin. So it's going to be a very big week for Bitcoin. It's definitely its first opportunity to actually tell us now that it's going to reverse this trend. If we break above this cloud, we've got to make our way above this 200 simple. If we break above that, we're likely to basically close at some point during the week above our previous high, our main high, which is this candle body here. If we close above 9,500, it's basically a higher high at that point, and that would be a higher high on a weekly. This is what we're looking to do, and this is our first big candle on a weekly that we've had in a very long time. A bit of a rejection, that's fine, because that's from the 20 simple weekly average. That's fine, and that's to be expected. We got rejected there, and generally the rule of Bitcoin is if you trend above it, you're bullish. If you trend beneath it, you're bearish. We're still beneath it, obviously. We have had a rejection from it here, which is not a massive concern. It's to be expected, but if we break above there and close above there, then we might start to talk about being essentially bullish at that point. That level as it stands at the moment is 8,475. we'll call it 8,500. Closing above there is good, but closing above here is the best. That's what we want to do. 9,500, closing above there on a daily, pretty much we'll have it in the bag at that point, and we should be going bullish at that point. We're in the no man's land area, so like I say, it does carry a hell of a lot of risk at the moment, and we could quite easily be falling down. There's no reason why we should be going up at this point, other than the fact that we had a golden cross on the daily chart here, on the four hourly chart. That might have run out of steam at the moment, but when you go to other time frames, 12 hourlies, they're getting closer together, but they're still not in any way formed. And obviously a daily is not formed either, but they're getting there. Anyway, like I say, it's a big week for Bitcoin. It's make or break week, to be honest with you. So that's the situation. We're currently trading at 8,142. We need to get above the simple, and then above that to close above 9,500 or more. We'll see what this week brings. Now, what's going on with BitTorrent token? So yesterday I made a video involving all the IEO coins and what looks good and what doesn't look good. At the moment, none of them really looked good, but BitTorrent token did look good, and I'll tell you why. On the 4 hourly, it looks as though we're going to get a positive cross here. Yesterday we were trading around just above 0.0003, and today we've moved up about 10%, which is pretty impressive in a single day. So I didn't get involved. I wanted to see this cross take place first, and to be honest, I missed out, but I like to have things confirmed before I start putting money in. I'm going to see how much this consolidates after this move. I remember trading this last year, and I was doing really well with it because the way it worked, and we'll zoom in a little bit. You can't really see it actually on a daily. It doesn't really show properly on a daily. Go to a 4 hourly, see how that looks. It was a relatively decent amount of runs, constructive runs, and this is what I'm hoping to see with BitTorrent token. It was nice pumps up, consolidation, nice pumps up, consolidation, nice pump up. Well, overly consolidated there. Pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, and then crash. So they gave you a lot of opportunities to get involved. We had nice big runs up, but we also had significant pullbacks throughout. So plenty of opportunity to buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell. That was the nature of it before. There's no reason to suggest that that's going to be the way it's going to work this time, but I'm hedging a bet that that's kind of how BitTorrent token likes to move. Given the fact that we've been like that on the way down, we were like that on the way up, we've been like that on these pumps, we're probably going to be moving like that again. The good thing about BitTorrent token, unlike the other IEO coins, is that throughout the last 6 weeks or so, it's had relatively high volume, and it's tradable on so many exchanges. It's I think it's definitely in the top 50 of coin market cap. I might be wrong. It's up there, so it seems to have a lot of volume in it all the time, which makes it really enticing to get involved, because you can buy it and sell it without needing to worry about your it depends how much you're trading, but if you like to trade multiple thousands, if you're trading quite large sums of tether, then you probably get good deals when you buy when you buy and sell. You don't have to wait for market orders to be filled, both buying and selling it. With the BitTorrent token, there seems to be quite a lot of liquidity, which is what I'm saying basically, and that is attractive to me, because if I want to be buying and selling a coin that pumps and dumps, I want to make sure I get value for my money, and I think BitTorrent token is likely to be offering that. Now, we haven't started a run right now. You might think we have, but look at what's happened recently. While we've been in this consolidation pattern, on our way down, we've had big runs up and big dumps down. Excuse me. Big runs up, big dumps down, a big run up there and a big dump down. So I'm not going to get excited about this. I'm not looking to FOMO in or buy anything until we've consolidated down from here and hopefully get this golden cross on the 4 hourly, see how that continues, and if we continue to make higher highs, which we haven't yet made, we've not yet made a higher high, but we've made some higher lows, and that is the beginning of what could be some decent BitTorrent token runs. So again, the bull mode hasn't started yet. It looks like it has, but don't get fooled. This isn't a higher high, which makes me a little worried about it. We do have a golden cross about to form, probably by tomorrow. We'll see how this consolidates, and then maybe we can get involved. But there's not been a higher high yet, so you'll be the risk-reward ratio to get involved at this point isn't quite there yet. Until we've made a higher high, it doesn't confirm a bull trend. It's just telling us that we've made higher lows. Now, higher lows aren't good enough. We need higher highs for it to be a bull mode. And anyway, that's all I've got to say about it at the moment, really. Bitcoin, a big week. BitTorrent token could completely overshadow all the gains that Bitcoin has, but you just don't know in this crazy world of crypto. You just don't know what's going to happen next. The BitTorrent token does look good, but we're going to wait for this consolidation. This could be a massive collapse. If we make a lower low, then it's a matter of waiting it out. One thing that I did notice, and this is one thing that I've been watching on this for a while now, is that throughout this entire time, even though we've been going down, MACD has been on the daily steadily going up and not made any negative crosses. It's pretty much been working its way up to the bull mode. Same with the RSI. It came down here and our actual low. This was our lowest low. This is where it essentially bottomed. RSI bottomed there, and we've basically been making our way all the way up. So I wouldn't get too excited. There is move to be made on this coin, definitely, but like I say, it does pump and dump, so we need to be very careful with a coin that's lost 85% of its value, which is what it has done, that it doesn't dump, okay, because it could quite easily dump, and it will be a significant dump. I do believe that this is margin tradable on some platforms, which makes it even scarier than it would do normally. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a nice weekend. And take it easy.